Hi, this is Melvin, calling all the way from Singapore, and you're listening to the Nice Guys on Business podcast by Doug and Strickland.
They love the smell of napalm in the morning. The Nice Guys on Business podcast. Need an education on how to grow your business? The Nice Guys are here to help. Learn about great customer service, networking, and how just being nice can help you prosper. Now, here are your hosts, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
Picking up as you go along?
No, that's my hold record.
Your hold music.
Well, I'm right here. I don't know why are you still on hold?
We're sorry. You've reached our offices after hours. Please hold while an attendant finds someone that can get to your ass.
No, that wouldn't be a nice guy business. That's not a nice guy business right there. That's a douchebag business right there.
Please press 1 if you want to talk to a douchebag. Press 2.
Have we actually started the podcast?
How are my sweet guys?
Could you take us off hold and answer the question? Have we actually started the podcast?
Yeah, I think we're in.
Yeah?
I think are Sonny there?
I'm here. Yeah, remember I called you a douchebag.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So often I get called a douchebag by people.
We haven't said welcome back, and we haven't introduced ourselves yet, though.
Well, go ahead. You can start there, and then you introduce yourself, and then we'll get Sonny on the show, and we'll do this like we're actually know what the fuck we're doing.
All right, my name's Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the mic is Mr. Doug Sandler, and on the third side of the mic, that's right, it's our menage a trois today, Miss Sunny Lake.
Hi-yo.
Hi, I'm the giggler.
You are the giggler. I love having your giggle on the show. Sonny, you were brought to you by First Profit. What's it called? What the hell's the name? Who is Mike McCallowitz?
Profit First.
Thank you. Huh. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that Mike McCallowitz guy up and maybe give him a little hug and kiss.
You know what's so great about Mike is one of those guys that responds almost immediately to his email. As I hit the send button, I was receiving a return reply from him today. When I was so excited, I went to the bank today and I opened up a Profit First account.
And did they try to?
You did.
I did.
Did they try to sell you 12 other products?
Oh my God. So funny you say that. I was going to apply for the credit card and then I just said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to. Yeah, of course they did. They said, Mr. Sandler, are you aware? And I'm like, as soon as she said that, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, there goes the bells right there, the alarms. Are
you
you aware of all the other shit that we sell?
Yeah. So the first step in the Profit First program is to actually set up a separate bank account for your profit.
Now, is that for the nice guys or for your speaking business?
No, it's for my DJ business. I don't make any money on anything else. I'm working on it.
Well, we have to be profit first. We have to actually have an account before we can put a profit aside.
Yes, that is true. As soon as we start
Yeah.
What's Sonny?
I feel like all of the sponsorships are going to start rolling in and you guys are going to you're going to need a Profit First account.
I'm hoping so. I got my fingers crossed.
I think that's the proper attitude to take.
Yeah.
And I think that do we wait for them to call us, Sonny? How's it supposed to go?
I think that we might need to do a little fishing for sponsors. We're going to have to think about it. I think sweet jumpsuits. I'm sorry. I saw you, Doug, in your jumpsuit. That is, you are a handsome devil of a man in that one-piece jumpsuit.
I'm wearing mine right now, Sonny. I'm wearing mine with the
Strick has got his on.
Strick, I didn't see a picture. You didn't send me a picture.
Oh, Sonny, if you get a moment, just go over to the niceguysoonbusiness.com/bonus. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Or just go to niceguys.com.
It's not the boner. It's not the boner.
No, not the boner page. It's the bonus page.
I want to see if I can post mine right now. Let's see if I
already posted. No, I already posted it. I already did it for you.
Did I send you mine?
No, I took it. You faxed.
I faxed it to you. Yeah, Mr. Technology. I faxed it to you, and then I paged you and told you that it was there to take a look on the fax machine.
Where the hell did that come from? You faxed it to me. Yes, you texted it to me, and I put it up on the niceguysoonbusiness.com. As soon as you get to the landing page, just click on the bonus button, and it will take you to all the pictures. And there's a picture of you. And there's a direct link over to sweetjumpsuit.com as well. I thought that Susan would like it. You know what I got to do? I got to put a couple of pictures of Mantra Munchies on that page. Also, I have not done that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I feel remiss in my responsibilities as a responsible advertising giver. Am I a giver or a receiver? I'm a giver of advertising.
I hope you're both. You should do a little of both. If not, we're going to talk about this after we get off the air.
Oh, hey, where are you, Sonny? What are you doing in Vegas?
I'm going there for a conference.
I know, but
the Realtor.com conference.
Where is it?
It's called the Realtor.com Results Summit.
All right, but what I saw, Sonny, is that you are actually going to be doing a Facebook Live as a part of a panel. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm on a panel, and so it will be broadcast on Facebook Live for people who can't be there.
Plug it. Tell us what you're doing.
Well, it's there's two panels. I don't know why anyone would do a panel at 8:00 in the morning in Vegas, but that's what's happening.
Oh, Jesus.
So it'll be for you guys. I will be there. My panel starts at like 8:30, but I will still be there and mic'd up.
What day, Sonny?
Tuesday morning.
Oh, this Tuesday, like this week.
Yeah.
Oh,
This Tuesday.
Are you going?
I leave Sunday.
Are you going back, Strick?
I'm going back maybe in November, possibly, but not next week.
You should go now and just hang out. I'm going to get there Sunday. I'm going to hang out by the pool Sunday afternoon, and then the conference is Monday and Tuesday.
You know, Laura Cannon's going to be there. She's speaking at the DJ convention this year.
She is.
Yep.
Is she there this week?
No, I think it's beginning of October, I think.
You know, I stopped marketing my stuff to the DJ conference because, first of all, they don't pay at all. And secondly, they don't appreciate you.
No, I agree. And Sonny, we've totally cut you off. Please continue about your Vegas.
So what are you doing? So you have a Facebook Live coming up on the 20th. Wait, can you put a link in the community board?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And the first panel is on using social media to generate leads. And I am not on that panel. I am not, I'm not a lead gen person. That's just not.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm more of, I understand that there is a place for it and everything, but I feel like that is such a transactional mindset, and I'm more of a relational mindset kind of person. I go for the long play.
Yeah, but hold on a second though. Just can I help you with that?
Yes,
for just a moment? I would say that analysis about you, maybe from your perspective, that's not right. But look at how we started our relationship, and look at how I've started every relationship with everybody that's on here. You are totally a relationship person through social media because you don't look at it as a transaction, and that's why you're so good at it.
Well, I know, and that's the panel I'm on. I'm on the building relationships through social media.
Okay.
I'm not like the other one is like Facebook ads and stuff like that, of just getting kind of more people to go to your landing page. But mine is on building relationships through social media. And I could probably use you guys as an example of how I stalked you on Twitter and just interacted with you and got you guys to fall in love with me.
What's so interesting about Sonny is that the way I saw it completely, if I were to look at this right now, I would say that I was completely the one that leaned into Sonny. And if I look back at the relationship, she drove the entire thing, making me think that I'm driving the entire
That takes skills.
It's the women's Jedi mind tricks.
Uh-huh.
That was awesome. I did not realize that there was a transaction that you purchased my online training program. I did not know that.
Yeah, I did. And I didn't say, hey, Doug, guess what? I bought your program. Will you put me on your show? See, I didn't even ever bring that up. I just bought it because I believe in you.
Oh,
see, she's still working you.
Yeah. If you could see me batting my eyes right now, you'd be like,
all the women in my life work me. Do you just want me to open up my checkbook now?
No, not until you have some money in that profit first account.
Nice.
That's, well, according to Mike, I should be taking half of that on a quarterly basis and spending it on fun stuff.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
I didn't realize that part. And I even listened to
that the other day on the podcast. That's great advice.
That is really good advice, because if it's all work and no reward, that's never good. But yeah, part of it is open up that bank account, put it somewhere between 2% to 10% of whatever check that you get. So I put a nice, healthy, I got a really good check today. So I put a portion of that check into my Profit First account, $20. Thank you.
Nice.
Nice. And at the end of the quarter, I'm going to be able to spend 10 of those those $20 on like a coffee and a donut or something.
I was going to say, you could get some Swedish fish.
Oh, no.
Nice.
You could get a lot of penny candy for that. I think by the end of the quarter, there's going to be a lot more than just $20 in there.
I hope you're right. I think that you're going to be right. I hope you're right. And I'm enjoying the fact that I actually did something I said I was going to do. That actually is holding me, I feel like this is not just a one-time transaction. It's something that's going to have to continue.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, because Wells Fargo will eat that up in fees in no time.
Wells Fargo, man, they blow. I'm just going to say it. They blow. They're never going to be a sponsor of the show. So I'm just going to say it right now that they blow.
So Strick, that appointment that I had with Mr. Fargo.
Yeah, Mr. Fargo. Yeah.
I guess that I got to cancel that.
Mr. Wells and Mr. Fargo. Yeah.
Did we do anything with the promo of iTunes before we're into this episode now pretty deep?
Oh my gosh. We did not talk iTunes at the beginning of this episode. And this is what we got to push this week. Sonny, have you subscribed to the podcast on iTunes?
Yeah, absolutely.
And on Overcast?
She's everywhere.
I'm not on Overcast, but I am on iTunes.
Well, you got to tell all your friends to subscribe on iTunes.
Well, here's the thing is that I have what Doug would call an inferior phone.
Ooh, what kind of phone?
I actually am calling it an inferior phone right now too. I have the new Samsung 7.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever it is. But it fucking sucks, man.
Really?
Yeah,
wait a minute. I got to call Mr. Samsung and cancel my
Like, it sucks. I'm really disappointed in it. This is actually my second one. Since I got it in like June, I had to take it back within 30 days because it would just like lock up and lose connectivity all the time, just sitting there at my desk. And now it just locks up. I hate it.
I have a Galaxy S7 as well. I really like mine. In fact, I had the Galaxy 3 and 5 and the 7. I think I've had all of them.
Yeah, I've had all of them too. And I'm really not in love with the 7.
Okay.
So what are you going to do, son? Are you going to go over to the iPhone?
I don't know. I'm not the 7, not the iPhone 7. I'm sorry. There's nothing new about it. Like the iPhone 7,
there is something new. There's no headphone jack.
Yeah, that's not new. That's not innovative. That's stupid.
I like
okay.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
I can't figure out why we can't possibly get Samsung, Apple, or Wells Fargo to even think about sponsoring.
or Sprint. I don't know why Sprint wouldn't want to advertise with us.
I did. Or Comcast.
Or Comcast. We have completely, we are now just open up to the small business, which is great because I'd much rather be, and we're trying.
The small businesses, those are our people. Small business people, those are our people, man. We don't have to be for everybody.
No, I agree. I would rather stick with the Mantra Munchies and the sweetjumpsuit.coms and the every other, what would you think would be like a typical size company that would be like the perfect advertiser for us? You think a company that's got probably less than 10 employees?
No, I think it has to do with what product they're selling. I don't know that it's necessarily, Dollar Shave Club, right?
Yeah.
If they were interested, I think they would have been a perfect sponsor because they're going to leave us alone and let us do what we want because they're so big and they would still love what we did because it's the right vibe, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the right vibe. And I really think that anybody that has a target audience of small business owners and entrepreneurs would be smart to advertise that's it. On your show.
It's such a focused audience. And that's the thing. We're getting 1,500 to 1,800 downloads per episode, but it is a very focused audience. It's small business owners. It's entrepreneurs. And I think there are products that anybody that needs to try to attract those type of customers could do it very inexpensively on the Nice Guys on Business. That's my pitch.
What I thank you. Very good pitch. What I love most about it is the community over on Facebook, which is niceshortcut.com. By the way, we'll put it in the show notes. I find that our community is very well engaged. I love the banter back and forth. All of the information that we get from like Brian when he's ranting about what the hell is he talking about leaves on the trees and
pumpkin spice. Oh my God, I got a text message today about Isogenics.
Yeah.
About Isogenics shake mix, and the gal's like, "Hey, we have a seasonal flavor in it. It's pumpkin spice, and it's 90% sold out. So you're probably going to want to order some." I'm like, I will never order fucking pumpkin spice smoothie mix.
Is it because you mean you wouldn't order it in September, or you won't ever order it?
I won't ever order it because I'm not a fan of pumpkin spice anything other than like a pumpkin pie, and I want that once a year.
Well, but you know what else with our community, our Amazon link is actually, people are using the Amazon link too. And if you don't know, go to the show notes and you can see a link for Amazon.com. It costs you nothing more, but it gets us a little commission because it says that you went to Amazon through the Nice Guys, and we really appreciate it. Once again, it costs you nothing more. We actually have a listener who this week has bought
Oh, good. Yeah, I was waiting for this.
Goyaki Traditional Organic Mate Tea.
Yeah.
You're okay. I bought that. That was me because I put it on my phone. And now whenever I go to Amazon, I order everything through you guys. And I ordered that stuff because I was listening to, after I heard Mike Michalowicz on your show, I listened to his, and there was a chef on it, and she was talking about how yerba mate tea like kicks coffee's ass. It's so much better for you than coffee.
The yerba mate. I was seeing the same thing. I listened to his episode too, and I was thinking about getting it. Is that what this is?
That's what it is.
Goyaki. Wait, I'm going to click the link so I can get some now.
Wait a minute.
Goyaki yerba mate. I gotta try this. And it's like 75 tea bags. It's like tea that's got like tons more caffeine than coffee, but it's not like regular caffeine. Apparently it's good
like
for you.
Mellow. It's like a mellow caffeine. It's like it gives you energy, but not jitters.
Right.
Wait, hold on a second. We have a resident expert in Kendall Callahan. We really should get her on the show so that she can tell us. I don't know if I believe this, guys.
Did you also
Hey, by the way, you just had him on your show. You should probably listen to his too, Doug.
Right. I listened to it. Yeah, Mike Michalowicz. That's where I heard it too. The yerba mate tea. Did you?
Yeah, and I heard about massaging kale.
Organic cocoa powder by Anthony's.
Yes, I put that in my smoothies.
Love you, Sonny. Use the link.
And I also set up all my subscriptions, so for paper towels and dish soap.
Sonny, we love you so much. Nice Guy community. You have no idea how much it means to us. Now, by the way, I want to confirm that the total commission that we got from Sonny's too, it's $1.28, right?
Yay,
so
Sonny.
Barely enough to buy half a coffee at Starbucks, but it doesn't matter. We appreciate it so much. It's the thought that counts.
The big, fluffy mattress topper thing that I bought.
Was that you too?
That was fuck, man. I'm buying everything with your link.
Okay,
I told you I'm buying everything with your link.
Buy all the things.
I actually kind of feel bad now. All the commissions we've got have only been Sonny, which kind of makes me disappointed in the rest of the Nice Guy community. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed.
Don't be disappointed, Strickland. We've converted one person, and she's lovely, and she's hanging out with us on the show, and that makes it all work.
So because I probably shop more than anybody else or all of the other people combined.
Can I ask you a question? Bamboo fitted mattress topper.
Yeah.
We got a good commission from that. And we appreciate it. I didn't know it was you. We talked about that on an episode, actually.
Yeah, we did. I was thinking I was laying on bamboo. I don't love the idea. How is it comfortable?
Doug, somebody bought your book.
It's totally smushy.
Yeah, it's probably Sunny bought my book.
From the link, yeah.
She needed some kindling.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this tea right now.
I bought it to have in my office so people could borrow it.
Oh, she really did. She really did buy the book, Strick.
Yeah. Oh, you bought a copy of the book?
Books, yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sonny. So let me ask this to the two of you, since you are valuable members of this community. What is going to happen when we run out of room for all of the trash that we are making?
Oh,
isn't that what recycling is all about? So we're not going to run out of so much.
I don't know. I sometimes I get worried about that kind of stuff. There's a transfer station that's right by my house, and I keep thinking, where are they taking it to? And eventually they have to keep transferring it to other places, and they go into these landfills. Do we have enough room to just be trashing this earth?
I feel like it's going to get launched into space at some time.
You think so?
Yeah. Or I don't know.
Do we have unlimited room in space? Is space called space because we have a lot of it there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, it's a real estate thing that I know about. It's everybody wants more storage space. We all have a bunch of shit. So I think it's just going to go up into space, actual space.
Just imagine how expensive that would be to blast all of the trash into the atmosphere, stratosphere.
Or do they incinerate it? Do they just take it somewhere and have a big giant incinerator?
What's the deal with that area in the ocean where all of the currents collect? Isn't there a whole bunch of crap there?
Oh yeah, yeah. And after there was like the tsunami and everything, there was even more stuff. And that really, yeah.
Strick, can you weigh in on this? I really need your expertise here.
I just don't know what else, I don't know what to say.
I know where Strick wants to put it. Strick wants to put all the garbage in the fucking national parks.
Look, I think we've done some amazing things over the last 20 years or so with recycling and with certain landfill things. They found ways to take the garbage as much as possible and make it into other things and make it into like skate parks or use it as fuel and that kind of thing. And really to me, that's the only long-term solution is we got to find something to do with it.
We're going to run out of millennials. So that means no more skate parks soon.
Or whatever else it is,
I just don't, there is so much trash that we make. Just think about what do you think the weight of the amount of trash that you put out you put your trash out on a weekly basis?
Yep.
I probably put out 50 pounds of trash and probably maybe another 20 pounds in recycling every week. So 70 pounds.
For just the two of you?
Just the two of us.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
I don't know. Throwing out a lot of shit, apparently. We do. We put out, it's one big trash can of just our regular crap. I don't know what it is, really. Just the trash. And we have to recycle in paper and then glass as well. I do think we probably have 70 pounds of trash, 50 pounds of regular trash, and 20 pounds of recycling that goes out every week. And I just keep thinking, if that is every week, that would mean somewhere in the area of 280 pounds a month. That's like 3,000 pounds of trash that we generate every year, just the two of us.
But the recycling gets turned into something else and it's magical.
I think they say it does, but I've seen them throw that in the regular trash too. I do.
Do you ever like chase him down the street and start yelling at him?
No. And it cost me $9 to have all that shit taken away too. Yeah.
$9 a week?
Yeah, $9 a week.
God, ours is like our recycling and garbage, and ours is every 2 weeks. It's like $36 for 3 months.
$36 for, yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Is there a point to all this?
No.
Like some business advice that we're getting into? I'm just, I'm not sure why we're going off on the tangent.
Yeah, the business advice is you got to make your business as small as possible because at some point we're going to be out of fucking space.
Okay. Don't get a big building. Don't get a lot of real estate. Just have the tiniest footprint for your business so you can surround yourself with all of your trash.
Yeah, I just imagine this world that's just filled. Okay, so for right now, I think it's in control. Right now. But what's going to happen in 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years? It has to pile up really high.
What is the line people say? We want to try and leave a better world for our children.
Yeah.
I'm kind of focused on leaving better children for my world.
Okay. All right, so
I'm focused on leaving no children for my world.
So you're okay with this whole no children, Sonny, and no trash. And all the trash. You're okay with this whole thing. You're just.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say like I'm okay with it because I have a little nephew who's 3, and I want him to have a lovely life someday, and I don't want him to be buried in trash, but I feel like there are smarter people than me that are probably working on this problem because I'm not sciencey. I said to someone in a meeting today, I'm like, I'm too pretty for math. I'm also too pretty. I'm too pretty for science too. I'm not, it's not my wheelhouse.
Okay.
So I leave that to somebody else.
Strickland.
But I'm sure that there's a pack of people working on this issue right as we speak.
I don't think there are.
Somebody's working on it somewhere.
I don't know if anybody. I mean, I don't. I mean, when I'm, it's not my problem, and that's where I'm thinking that most people are. I'm just trying to figure out how I can find a little bit of time to play the guitar. You guys have any hobbies? What's your hobby, Sonny?
Well, I run.
Yeah.
And I write.
You do?
I write.
Your blog has not changed. I was talking to Stacy about this yesterday. She needs to update her blog more often. You don't update your blog either, do you?
No.
No, why not?
I write a lot for work. I write a lot for Coldwell Banker and for our Coldwell Banker franchise that I work for, and then also other industry publications. But I write a lot for fun. I mean, I don't always do stuff online. A lot of times it's just like in notebooks. I get those composition books during back to school time, and they're like 10 cents a piece, and I buy like 1,000 of them, and I just write all the time.
Strick, be on the lookout for that at the end of September on our Amazon account.
No, I buy those just at the local store.
Strick, what do you do for a hobby? You have no time. What do you do?
Sleep.
And eat pizza.
No, really. I mean, seriously, Doug, you're right. I mean, what do I do? My hobby is like editing the podcast, and I mean, I have no time. I mean, really, I have no time.
I love to cook.
I love to eat.
Well, then you know what? We're a great match. I will cook for you. You can take a nap while I'm cooking, and then I'll feed you, and then you can go back to bed.
Damn, I like that.
Sonny, what's your hubby do? Not to burst your bubble there. Sorry.
He works for a nonprofit here in town, and his job for them, they're basically like the professional association for engineers and scientists who deal with lights and lasers. I don't know what that means.
Does he do anything with trash?
He doesn't. He doesn't.
So he works for an association?
He works for, it's called SPIE, the Society for Photonics, Instrumentation, and Engineering. I know what that stands for. Yeah, I don't know what photonics are. Don't ask me. Again, too cute for science. But he does like all of the logistics of meeting planning. They have conferences all around the world, and he does the logistics side for those meetings. And so he travels quite a bit. He'll be in China next month. He was just in San Diego. He was gone for the entire month of February. Yeah, he travels quite a bit, but nothing with trash. But I did tell him once when there was that China flight or whatever missing, he was going to a meeting, and it was on, it was defense, security, and sensing. And so it was over in Baltimore, and it was all like government agencies and everything. And I said, you are not coming home until you find out where that goddamn plane is, because someone there knows. Like, there's no way that a plane just goes missing, and there's no pinging, and there's like no sign of it in the ocean. There's like no wreckage anywhere. There's nothing. I said, there is no way an entire plane full of like 250 people just disappears without a trace. I'm like, you walk those hallways, there is someone there that knows where that plane is.
So did he find it?
No, and he came home anyway. And I was like, why don't you listen to me? Someone knows where that plane is.
It probably didn't involve photonics. I think photonics, aren't they?
No, that was defense and security. That was on like all of the people there do applications for defense and security with lights and lasers. Like the people who shoot guns around with the guns that shoot around the corner, those guys. If
I had a sneaker line that came out, I would definitely call it photonics.
The guns that shoot around corners?
Yeah. Well, laser guns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the laser guns shoot around a corner. Light moves in a straight line.
Bounce mirrors. Yep. Come on, Strickland, please.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah, if you put a mirror on the corner, I mean...
Strickland, come on.
See, so this is why he doesn't invite me to his conferences, because I would be walking the hallways, like just starting conversations and maybe picking fights with people. I'm like, you know where that plane is. Come on.
Are they still? They're not looking for the plane still, are they?
No, they actually did just recently. I heard like 2 or 3 weeks ago that they canceled the search. Basically, they've given up.
I think it's in a hangar somewhere. All the people have been probably
witness protection program,
witness protection, or
all of them. All of them were running. They were all on the lam. So
I think that plane is in a hangar and they're turning it into something. That's what I think. But I'm a conspiracy theory person. So that's another that's another hobby of mine, as I think of weird little conspiracy theories.
Strickland, what I have gained from this conversation is that Sunny spends a lot of time alone cooking.
She definitely should come out and visit us more often. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have to figure out. We are going to have this mastermind thing, and I'm challenged with trying to put it together in the next 30 days, and I really want to, because Sunny's going to be on the East Coast at a convention in Florida in the end.
Why don't you guys just come down, because Miami's awesome.
Well, we can't do it down there. We're not actually allowed to leave our city. It's part of the parole thing.
Speak for yourself.
I was going to say, does your little ankle bracelet go off?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to. I haven't quite figured out how to manipulate the signal yet. To maybe some photonics could help me.
That's really going to fuck with your speaking career.
Yeah, that messes with you when you try to get to speaking. So anyway, we'll figure it out. Strick, did we cover any topics that we had?
Nope. Not this episode. We have not touched anything.
We talked about relationships.
Did we lose? Do you think we gained or lost any listeners as a result of this show?
I don't know. We didn't talk much business.
We talked a lot of business earlier in the week, though, didn't we?
Not really.
How about on the Monday episode?
That would be the interview. You'd have to tell me. I don't know. Did you talk business on your interview?
Yeah, we definitely talked. I'm sure.
You don't even know who the interview is, do you?
Sam Morris. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. You do know. Okay. Who's tomorrow?
Geez. Hold on a second. Let me tell you who's tomorrow.
I'm surprised you knew Sam Morris was Monday.
Dane Shuda is on Friday.
Oh,
two great interviews this week. We had Sam and we had Dane. Sam's story was amazing. If you have not heard Sam's story, go back and check Monday's episode. That was number 208. Is it?
208, I believe it'll be. Yeah.
Really good. Really good. I, of course, will have gotten back already because now it is Thursday. I will be back in New York on Monday. That would be the 19th, the same day that Sam came out, recording my video for, it's not a music video. It's my video for the C-Suite Network. You know, Jeffrey Hazlett put me on the, you gave me in the.
I know. You told me he's making you go to New York again just to shoot a 10-minute interview, right?
Wow. Aren't you fancy?
Wow. Why are you so far away, Sonny?
I'm sorry. I sat back for a second. I was looking for something on my computer, on my phone. I was looking up the picture of Strickland in his jumpsuit. Finally.
Yeah, you like that? You want a piece of that, right?
Honey, I'm going to cook for you for the rest of your life.
As long as I wear the jumpsuit, right?
Yep.
Sonny, thank you. We love having you as a part of the community. You know that.
Yes, Sonny.
I love being your giggler.
If we don't get this mastermind group together for the weekend or like the week before or after you are in Miami, would you swing by and see us on the way home anyway?
Oh, I'd love to.
We could do that.
You should totally do that. Because, Doug, realistically, I think we can absolutely get these plans for it together in the next month. But I don't think it's a good idea to actually schedule it in the next month because what weekend are you in Miami there, Sonny?
I am there the 15th through the 21st
of October.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a month away. And I think if we really have any intention of having people come out to this, they need more time to plan. So even if we get the details together in the next month, I really think we should plan it for like November or December, maybe.
Okay. All right. I'm in.
But Sonny,
my birthday's in November.
Have you booked your flight for Miami yet?
Yeah, it's already booked.
But what airline?
I could United.
And what time?
What's that?
And what?
United Airline.
No, and just seeing if you were on Southwest, because Southwest you could change with no fee.
Well, these were purchased by my company or the president of the company with his miles and stuff. So the few of us that are flying out, he did those with miles.
We're going to make it work out some way, whether it's in October or November. We're going to make it work out some way. We have to put one of those, what's that called when you do that group meeting thing? It's like an email that goes out. It has like, here are the 5 choices and everybody checks it off. What's that called again?
Survey?
Like a Survey Monkey?
Yeah, well, it's not Survey Monkey. There's like a
poll?
There's a scheduling program that actually is like that, where you can send them, here are the 5 potential days that we're going to do. Which ones work? And everybody checks off the ones that are good for them. And then you go either for the one that is the most convenient or you pick a date that you, whatever. Forget it.
Okay, I have no idea what
something lost in the translation. I'll make sure that I show you, Strickland, what that is.
Okay.
All right, Sonny. Well, thanks for being a part of today's show.
All right. Love you guys. And I will keep shopping with you.
Thank you, Sonny. We love that. By the way, once again, Nice Guy Community, if you go to the show notes, you'll see a link that says Amazon.com. Please click there instead of typing Amazon.com. It gives us a little commission and it lets us know that you support the show because we don't have any support any other way. And
also bookmark it so you don't have to go back every time and find it. Just bookmark it.
Exactly. Sonny's all over. You click it, you bookmark it, you're done. Yeah. Every time you go shopping on Amazon, you'd use that link. We would really appreciate it.
Make a shortcut on your phone, and all you have to do is press one little button, and you're right there, and you're buying your same stuff.
Right,
you're buying your yerba mate and all of your weird shit.
Now, if we see items like, sex toys and stuff, we know it's from Sonny because nobody else is using the link, and she's embarrassed, and we don't want to do that.
Somebody else.
Ain't no shame in my game.
Buying AA batteries by the case, baby.
Oh, those are C's. Come on.
She goes for the D battery. She needs the heavy duty.
Mine's actually just hardwired in.
Oh, no. All right, everybody. So.
All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
See you, Sonny. Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Strickland, I'm looking at the list of topics. And
is it going to roll over to next week?
Yeah. But you know what? There is one thing that I would like to maybe just touch on if we could just for a moment. And that definitely would be the 12 worries that every entrepreneur has.
Oh, come on. But Doug, wait a minute. Hang on. We are already 34 minutes into the episode and we have promised to keep it short.
We didn't even read the promise statement this episode. I felt like we gypped ourselves out of a good like administrative side of the show. Did we do anything?
We kind of did today. Yeah.
No, we did.
We did. I don't know what we can do about it. I mean, we could go back and re-record. Fuck that. No.
I don't want to re-record. That would.
Do you want to read the promise statement at the end, or is it too late?
Yeah. No, I'm feeling a little blue. You know. This has been a fun week of episodes. Are you digging the 5 episodes, or is it getting to you?
No, I like it. I like keeping them short, and it'd be nice if we actually talked business more sometimes still. But I like having 5 episodes. Yeah.
I think I see. I really do think that in the last couple of days, maybe not. Usually when Sonny comes on the show, we go a little astray from business, but we definitely hit business when Laura came on, and definitely Dr. Karen, and when Stacy came on, it was a little bit more music focused. But I think that could definitely apply to any industry.
Well, you said, we've talked about this before, Doug, where you will sometimes focus on the one bad review when you get 100 good ones. Maybe I'm thinking about, we did get a review and I don't have it up in front of me. We got a review from the Nice Guy community. Okay, and the person basically said, hey, this podcast used to be about business and now it's just really stupid. Maybe I'm focusing too much on that. I don't know. I'd love to get more feedback from the community.
Hold on a second. I wish I could pull that. Can you?
Yeah, I can get on Facebook and pull it up. I mean,
okay.
The episode's not long enough.
Just get on Facebook and pull that up. If you could try to find that now while I have that, because while you're looking it up, I'd like to tell the Nice Guy community what exactly happened so that you know where we're going from here. Mm-hmm. So here's what happened. We get a review from somebody that said, hey, I used to listen to the show. It was a great show. And it's called The Nice Guys on Business. And what happened to all the business? And something like, you guys suck. It was something like that. And Strickle, if he can find it, he'll read it to us. Then I sent to him in an open forum in the Nice Guy community. So I sent to him, hey, I'm really sorry to hear it. We appreciate your input. And we're really sorry that you feel that way. We're really responding to what the people in the community have asked for, which is a little bit more reality, a little bit more real. We hate to see you go, but if you got to go, then we completely understand and we respect your decision. He sends back a response to that.
Oh, you see, I didn't see the response to that. Okay.
Now, are you still looking for it though? I
am, because you get so many other posts, which is good. We've got an active community. I'm trying to find it.
He sends a response back saying, hey, I'm really sorry. I think I just had a bad day. I didn't mean to, and I was taking that on you, is basically what he was saying. I appreciate the way that you responded. Carry on, basically, was his response.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and by the way, even before I heard that reply, right, I was going to look this up, not to jump on the guy, to basically say, hey, look, I wanted to point it out, and we appreciate any feedback, good, bad, or otherwise, but we wanted to open it up to the community. So I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that he really did a good job of correcting the fact that he jumped on us. People have bad days, and I get that. Uh-huh. One of the things that I put up is one of my posts, or mistakes are bound to happen. It's what happens next that really counts.
That's it. Exactly.
And I think that one of the areas that we have this, people in general have this knee-jerk response to adversity, and we just go into the defensive mode.
Yeah.
And I think that as people that are are the recipients of negative comments, let's look at it for a moment. Yeah, I kind of agree. We have gone in a different path than we originally started this podcast. But I can tell you that you and I are excited about this podcast, and you and I we communicate in a way that this is what we are.
Well, but this is what we are. This is definitely our personality. We're not going to totally change, but we do want to know what people like, because ultimately we're doing this for fun and we don't want to totally change our personality, but we do it for entertainment. So I did find it. It's Derek Chisholm. And by the way, Derek, once again, even without your sort of retractory comment, even before I knew that was there, we appreciate it. We are not calling you out to dig on you, but basically
I agree.
See, Doug, because Doug, you said, hey, give us some topics. People came with some topics, and Derek said, see, Doug Sandler, people want to hear about business, not all that other crap. I used to like this podcast. Now it's just dumb. And by the way, if we got, like, if other people in the community kind of chimed in and said, hey, I agree. Look, I would absolutely consider, clearly, we're not going to change the whole tone of everything, but we can slightly steer in a different direction. Like, I do feel like these last 3 episodes this week, right? Yeah, we've touched on a little bit of business each episode, but we really haven't gotten into a lot of like really good material that we can deliver in a funny, entertaining way. It's really been a lot of shooting the shit with a little tiny bit of business. But hey, if Derek, if other listeners have not agreed with that, and Derek obviously said, hey, I had a bad day, I like what you guys are doing. Look, it's all good. Either way, we want feedback all the time, good, bad, or indifferent. We want to hear what you guys have to say.
I hear what you're saying, but I respectfully disagree with the approach. The approach is, we should focus on business and we should have fun in the process. And my feeling is, let's have fun. And if business sneaks in there, that's great. That's almost how I lead my entire life. Maybe I could be more successful if I were to focus a little bit more on business. My feeling is, though, that I love having fun as a part of what I do for a living. And if I focus too much on the business, it's no more fun. And again, maybe we're saying the same thing. I don't know. I don't know.
It's interesting. I think there's some things that you look at kind of black and white, and I look at very gray areas. And I feel like we wouldn't necessarily, if we made the decision that we wanted to focus a bit more on business, it wouldn't mean that we would lose our personality. It would just mean that, if we get off on a tangent, that instead of talking about birth control for 10 minutes or something else that's completely unbusiness related for 10 minutes, maybe we'd bring it up and talk about it for 2 minutes and then try and steer the conversation back to business. So I have a hard
time getting and staying on a path, though. Maybe it's just a part of my chemistry or my makeup
and that's what's interesting too. That's what I think where the balance is with the two of us, because I am more sensitive to that. I think, like, aware of when we're going off the rails. And so the question is, if people like it, then I won't do anything to try to steer us back to focus. But if people don't like it, then it's my job to kind of get us steered back. And it's all good. You get lost and I try and steer us back, or make the choice to not steer us back. Either way is good.
At some point, though, are you going to tell me that I have to stop laughing?
Oh, fuck no. No, absolutely not. We got to have shit. You laugh at all my stupid jokes. That's what I love. I mean, it keeps me telling the damn stupid jokes, or I'd think I'm not very funny. I better shut the fuck up. So no, hell no.
Okay. All right. And just so you know, was it me, or did you completely forget to do the Facebook Live today like you were supposed to?
No. I originally I was going to do them every Monday. Did I say I was going to do one today?
No, I think, did you do one on Monday?
No. Yes, I said I was going to do it every Monday, and I totally didn't this week.
All right. Well, today was Thursday. Well, yeah. What's today? Is this airing? The air date is
maybe I should do them on Sundays now, because the original plan was I would do it on Monday to tease the Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday episode to say, hey, here's what's coming up for the week. So maybe I should schedule it Sunday nights instead.
I don't know. All I can tell you is that the thing that has gotten my blog and our podcast so popular in such a what I would consider, although by calendar it's probably not a short period of time, but what I would consider a short period of time so popular is the fact that every Tuesday at 7 a.m. my blog comes out. It used to be every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday our podcast happens, and now it's Monday through Friday. People now depend on it.
No, absolutely.
So I guess my point is, if you're going to do one, you should do it consistently.
No, you're absolutely right. Consistency is important. 500 by Midnight, my favorite Las Vegas podcast. I just got back from Vegas.
Yeah.
They post every Sunday. Sometimes they don't. And like last Sunday, they didn't. And I'm like, I want
hurt
my
you.
500.
You want it. Right. It hurt you. It hurt you. I don't want to hurt anybody in our community.
I agree. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out when I can do a regular one again. Cause you're right. I've let the nice guys down. I don't want to do that, but we are 44 minutes into the episode.
Okay,
so
let's do
now
it.
we are letting the nice guys down, nice guy community down. We love you guys. NiceShortcut.com. If you have not signed up for the Facebook page, please subscribe on iTunes, and please somebody other than Sunny Lake, we love you, Sunny, but somebody else use the goddamn Amazon link. It's so easy to do. Come on. We need to make the 12 cents in commission. We just want to feel better about ourselves. We need some support for the show. Okay. Cause we can't guarantee that we're going to keep doing this and spending money if we can't make 12 or 13 cents a week on Amazon.
Oh, whoa. I can promise you I will be here regardless of whether you do anything on
I know. I shouldn't make threats that I'm not going to follow up with.
I need this community now. I have grown to I need them. Strickland, please don't take them away from me.
Okay. But we'd still really appreciate it if you would support the show.
That's
just
true.
Go on Amazon.
We really would. And you could send us beer. Also send us beer.
Yeah, that'd be okay. I'd be down with that. Yeah.
Can you send
Maybe we
beer?
can get McAllen to be a sponsor and get scotch. Like we can just do it for a case of scotch every week.
Oh, every week a case of scotch?
I mean, every month.
Oh my God.
Still a lot, actually. That's 12 bottles of scotch. If it's McAllen and it's good scotch, I'll take a bottle a month. I'm good with that. No, I'm not going to drink it that fast. So.
You'd have a surplus. You would never be able to drink all that quickly, would you?
Don't test me.
God, okay.
I could try. No, I would not be able to.
All right. Nice guy community. Never underestimate the power of nice. We are out of here. Steve O'Brien, take us out of here.
For the nice guys on business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.